Hello, welcome back to the microphone garden here on Long in the Tooth Television. My name's Peter.
And I'm David.
And we're going to be doing another microphone for you today, another classic microphone of all time. And this one is the Electrovoice RE20. And look at that.
The size of that.
That's a beauty, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't matter how it sounds. If a microphone looks like that, you've got to have it in the studio.
Built like a tank.
It really is, and it's heavy. It's heavy, isn't it? This one dates back. Last week we had the
AKG D12,
which dates back to
the mid 60s. It was manufactured even before then, so probably the late 50s, early 60s, right up to the 1980s. This microphone by Electrovoice was first made in 1968.
Good. Now this is the one I use. This is my personal mic. I use this on the radio. I think it's great. They always say this one has that typical radio sound. If you see any American radio station, even today, ever since 1968 and up to today, you'll see a picture of the studio.
And it was used in television shows as well, like Frasier, with Kelsey Grammer, and also Midnight Caller.
Really?
Remember that?
Yeah. So any studio in the States, see the studio, whatever they've got, whether it's going back to having turntables, whether it's play-out systems for today, you'll probably see one of these. But what does it sound like? Well, we're going to plug it in now. So,
okay, so
we're using the, we're just plugging it directly into the camera, which is the Sony ZV-1. At the moment you're listening to the ZV-1 sound here in the garden, and we're going to plug this straight into the camera now.
And here we are on the Electrovoice RE20 microphone, which, as I say, has been produced since 1968, and you can still buy it today, brand new. So over to Peter. This is the microphone that Peter uses on the radio, on the various radio shows that he does. So this is your personal mic of choice?
It is, yeah. Of course, all stations, I think, and I use a processor. I use the Wheatstone Vorsys M1 processor after this, so you're just hearing the raw sound of the microphone going straight into this camera with no processor, no mic boost, no mic preamp or anything. So that's the latest. That's the one in the garden today, the Electrovoice RE20. We'll have another one next time. Thanks for watching.
And yes, thank you for joining us, and tune in again to Long in the Tooth Television.
This has been a Long in the Tooth television production. Subscribe to Peter's channel for more short bites of information for the radio generation.